Hello and welcome to Nextran Truck Centers. Today we're going to talk about and show you how to install the Nextran heat blocker on this Class 8 heavy-duty truck. The heat blocker is a revolutionary exhaust insulation system that's vastly superior to the current industry standard in terms of safety, durability, and performance. Exhaust components on these trucks can cause burns when accidentally coming in contact with them. The heat blocker reduces the risk of injury to mechanics and operators by shielding them from these hot spots. It also helps protect heat-sensitive components such as wiring, harnesses, and hoses, helping to increase their durability and reduce downtime. The heat blocker can also save lives by helping to reduce engine fires by shielding hot exhaust components from combustible material. Before we install the unit, let's run through a few things first. Make sure you're properly protected by wearing a long sleeve shirt, special rubberized mechanical gloves, and of course, safety glasses. Next, make sure you're following the instruction pamphlet provided in your kit. Each kit has its own unique order of installation and parts used. Today we're demonstrating with kit number K451. Let's get started. Okay, I have the instructions and the parts checklist. Let's identify the parts on the table. Here's part number 3126151, muffler inlet elbow. Part number 3125850, turbo outlet double elbow. And finally, part number 1473420, manifold transition cover. Now let's talk about the tools we'll need. Actually, on this installation, all you need is this one. Only use this green tool provided in your kit for the installation. Don't use a pick, as it will tear the heat blocker. So, green tool only. Once again, make sure you are following the instruction pamphlet found in your kit. Each kit has instructions specifically for that model of heat blocker. Okay, let's get started. Remember, each part must be installed in the exact order listed on your kit's instruction sheet. First, you may have to remove the heat shield above the manifold. Our instruction sheet calls for installing the muffler inlet elbow exhaust. We're going to butt the top edge to the muffler inlet. Use the large loops on the springs to pull the small loops onto the hooks to secure them. Like that. Now, step 2, according to our instructions, is installing the turbo outlet double elbow. Flare the top flap to butt up to the muffler inlet elbow. Line up the cutout to accommodate the sensor, and use the bottom flap to cover the turbo outlet clamp. Again, use the large loop on the spring to pull and the small loop to secure to the hook. There, that's step 2. The final step is step 3, installing the manifold transition cover. Notice there's a bolt and washer. We'll need those in just a minute, so set them aside. Here's where the bolt will go. So slip this over the manifold, but make sure these holes line up. So, put the bolt through the washer, then inset the bolt through the opening. Then tighten. And you're finished. Here are a few quick do's and don'ts to keep in mind when installing the Nextran heat blocker. Do preform the cover to the general shape of the component to be covered. Use the D-ring and belt to further assist in the installation. Do not over-tighten. Do use the large loop on the spring to pull and the small loop to secure. Do not use the large loop to secure on the hook. Do not use any tools, especially a pick, to install unless they're included in your kit, as it could rip the material. In case the cover does not quite fit, lightly pat to mold the cover to the component. So that's how you install your Nextran heat blocker, which keeps you safer, your engine protected, and your truck running smoothly.